Purdue professor of consumer sciences and retailing is offering some insight to why more Chinese businesses could be making their way to Indiana. News Channel 18's Ava Wilhite explains why he says personal relationships that begin in West Lafayette could be key. That's tonight's top story.
Business trips to the Far East are becoming more common for Indiana business leaders and government officials. A recurring relationship, Purdue professor of consumer sciences and retailing, Shigato Chakravarti says American businesses could continue to benefit from if long-term personal relationships are maintained.
Relationships trump efficiency, pricing, all of those things that we in America and other developed parts of the world take for granted.
In February, Purdue graduate Lee Jun-do announced with Governor Mitch Daniels that the Nanshan Company is coming to Lafayette and creating 150 community jobs. Chakravarti says Du's personal relationship with Governor Daniels and other Hoosiers is an important reason jobs are coming to the community.
In Asia, you can, if you have a great relationship with your customer, you may not have the best price, you may not have the best product, but you'll still end up getting the contract because of that personal connection.
Chakravarti says patience is the other key factor when gaining the trust of the Chinese. He says many first-time trips to China involve what's referred to as a dog and pony show. Chakravarti says many times the initial photo opportunity meeting does not have a huge benefit.
You have to stay with it. You may not hit pay dirt the first time you go, the second time you go, the third time you go, but if you stay on, maintain relationships, build on those, eventually the businesses will start to come.
Chakravarti suggests that the Chinese crave a deeper level of personal interaction. He says the Chinese want to be seen as equals.
You exchange pictures of your families. They show you their daughters and sons. You show them what your pets or your kids, what they're doing. You talk about those details. That's how you build those connections, one person at a time.
Chakravarti says like Nanshan's president Lee Jun-do, many of the Chinese first interactions with Americans is at the collegiate level.
If we can build those relationships and connections and trust while they're here as students, then they will remember that when later on in life they're successful and come back and help us.
Chakravarti says the Chinese are interested in long-term relationships with Americans, not just a near-term or fiscal year. Ava Wilhite, News Channel 18.